As the summer fades, epic adventures begin here on Short Story Universe Audio. Autumn is right around the corner. The shadows grow longer, the stories grow bigger, and the adventures? They never stop. So grab a seat, relax, and dive into heroes, villains, and worlds beyond imagination, where every season brings a new story worth remembering. Thanks for watching. To fully enjoy this video, please ensure CC Closed Captions aka a subtitle is turned on. Thanks for clicking on my video. Coming up are two amazing AI podcasters conjured by Notebook LM. So please sit back and listen to their fantastic deep dive of my video. 9/11 Remembrance.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going into a really profound, a pivotal moment in modern history, September 11th, 2001.
A date everyone remembers.
Absolutely, a date seared into collective memory. It altered the global landscape, not just, politically, but emotionally, psychologically. But we're not just going to revisit the facts you probably know. We want to explore that day through a powerful, very personal account. Okay, let's unpack this.
Exactly, because when you talk about events this huge, like 9/11, it's easy for the numbers, the geopolitics, the timelines. It can all become a bit overwhelming.
Right, abstract almost.
Yeah, and you lose the human reality. That's where these personal narratives are just invaluable. They turn those big historical strokes into something, well, deeply resonant, something you, the listener, can connect with. Makes it more than just history.
And that's precisely our source material today. Excerpts from Short Story Universe, a 9/11 Remembrance. So our mission here is to pull out the key insights, not just the facts, but that raw human experience, the shock, the fear, the courage, the resilience.
Understanding the heart of it.
Exactly. The pulse, the personal impact, letting this one story illuminate that shared human experience.
Yeah.
So let's go back to that morning. Started like any Tuesday for so many people, right? Mundane routines, everyday stuff.
Completely ordinary.
And then, bam! Shattered. The remembrance starts with this jarring detail. A phone call. The narrator gets a call from a military friend.
Okay.
And the friend reports, very starkly, a commercial airliner had just struck one of the World Trade Center towers. And then it gets even more personal, more poignant. Takes it from a news report to something heartbreakingly close.
How so?
The friend tells the narrator that her sister had just been in the lobby of one of those towers,
Whoa, wow.
using a phone to call about something as ordinary as what to cook for dinner that night. Moments later, everything changed. Here's where it gets really interesting. That stark contrast.
The mundane and the catastrophic, side by side.
Exactly. Deciding on dinner one second, the next. Your world, or someone you love's world, is just unrecognizable.
That ordinary act, calling about dinner, becomes tragically tied to something extraordinary and devastating. It brings the huge scale down to a human level, makes you grasp that immediate personal impact. Reminds us behind every number was a life, plans, suddenly not ordinary anymore.
But the horror, tragically, it didn't stop there. The narrator talks about watching the news like so many people were.
Glued to the TV.
Yeah, and witnessing that second plane hit the other tower. And their immediate reaction, just frantic, trying to call that military friend back.
That instinct for connection.
Yes. That need to verify, to share the shock, find someone who understands this world turned upside down.
We connect this to the bigger picture, the human experience of trauma. That frantic call really highlights something specific.
What's that?
The source says the friend, at first, thought I was still talking about the first crash.
Right, I remember reading that.
That's not just a simple misunderstanding. It speaks to the mind's extreme difficulty processing trauma that's escalating so fast. It's like the brain resists accepting a reality even worse than the one it just started grappling with.
Trying to keep it contained somehow.
Exactly. We try to fit the new, terrible information into the slightly less terrible box we just made.
Yeah.
Holding on to that hope, it's still just an accident, not something else. That cognitive dissonance is powerful in the initial shock.
And that's exactly when the full weight, the crushing reality started to sink in for so many. The narrator describes that chilling exchange. I had to repeat it. Another plane just hit. There was silence on the line. Then her voice. You mean to say a second plane hit another building? That's when the weight of it truly sank in.
That silence.
Speaks volumes, doesn't it? That was the shift. From tragic accident to terrifying, deliberate attack. The world changed in that moment.
Indeed. That second strike, live on TV. It was horrifying proof of the unthinkable. For millions, it cemented the understanding this wasn't an accident. It was planned,
Yeah.
coordinated,
An assault.
an assault on the nation. And that moment instantly reshaped how everyone saw safety, security, conflict itself. It wasn't just individual lives changing, it was the collective consciousness shifting. That innocence of Tuesday morning, gone irrevocably.
And the account continues, laying out the chronology, painting this broader, terrifying picture. It says, not long after, the Pentagon was struck.
Another target.
And then Flight 93 went down in a Pennsylvania field. It wasn't just New York. It was an assault hitting symbols of American power, freedom.
And as that scope became clear, multiple attacks, different locations, that collective fear, that uncertainty, it just spread like wildfire.
But you feel it everywhere.
Yeah, Pentagon attack, the heart of military strength that underscored the audacity of it all. But within that fear, especially with Flight 93, we also see something else emerge.
Heroism.
Incredible heroism. That story. Passengers, crew, making that decision to fight back, knowing the cost. It's an almost unparalleled act of self-sacrifice.
They prevented something even worse.
They turned their plane into a shield, really. Their actions etched a different kind of heroism into that day.
Then came the physical destruction. Just unbelievable. Broadcasts everywhere. The Remembrance details it. Later, the towers themselves collapsed, along with Building 7.
The visual impact, the psychological impact of the towers falling and Building 7 later, it was immense, deeply traumatizing.
More than just buildings.
Oh, absolutely. It was the collapse of symbols' economic power, strength live on TV. It solidified how catastrophic, how unprecedented this day was, witnessing structures that felt permanent just crumble. It created this profound sense of vulnerability, challenged the whole perceived order of things.
An image nobody will ever forget.
No, a testament to the scale of the tragedy.
And the source captures that global pause, that stillness so well. It felt like the entire world was standing still.
You really felt that, didn't you?
Yeah. And there's this vivid, relatable detail from the narrator's own experience that day. I remember going to my bank that day, and everyone was frozen, eyes locked on the television. No one could believe what we were witnessing.
That speaks to the shared experience.
Universal, almost.
It is that communal sense of disbelief, grief, shock. It's crucial to how societies process these things. An event like this doesn't just create individual memories, it forges a collective memory.
Right.
It connects people across huge distances. Even if you weren't physically there, the live broadcast made you a witness, in a way. And that created this profound solidarity, this shared moment of vulnerability and sorrow that transcended geography, binding people together.
But amidst all that horror, that dread, the remembrance also shifts. It bravely acknowledges the human cost, but also the incredible heroism that came out of the chaos.
It has to.
It states the grim facts. Thousands of innocent lives were taken, families torn apart. First responders who ran toward danger gave the ultimate sacrifice. These aren't just numbers.
No, each one is a life, a story, adding to the immense weight of that day.
It's hard to comprehend.
And this raises an important question, doesn't it? How do societies really process this kind of profound trauma? How do we properly acknowledge the bravery? The loss is just immense. The impact on survivors, families, first responders.
Yeah.
It continues.
Forever.
And that courage, those who ran towards the danger, towards chaos. It's an extraordinary testament to the best of humanity. Their sacrifice isn't just history, it's a living legacy. It challenges us.
And yet, right there in the text, amidst the devastation, there's this crucial counterpoint. A light in the darkness, a statement about resilience. And yet, in the face of horror, the world also saw courage, unity, and resilience.
It's true.
It reminds us that even when faced with the worst, the best often rises to meet it.
It truly does. It highlights this remarkable human capacity, almost a paradox. Immense cruelty met with immense compassion, solidarity, strength.
We saw so much of that.
In times of extreme crisis, you often see this spontaneous outpouring of support. People wanting to help, comfort, rebuild. It wasn't just official responses.
So, as we bring this deep dive to a close, it's just profoundly clear that the power of a personal account like this one from Short Story Universe, it's immeasurable.
It really is.
It goes beyond headlines, beyond stats. It brings home those themes: loss, heroism, resilience, in a way facts alone just can't. It lets us feel, empathize, understand on a deeply human level. So, what does this all mean for us today?
It means remembrance and honor are crucial. They can't be overstated. As the source powerfully closes, we will always remember, we will always honor, we will never forget USA 9/11.
Powerful words.
Before we close, I just want to thank you for taking a moment to honor and remember with me today. If this video moved you, please take a second to like it, because it really helps spread this message of remembrance. I'd love to hear your thoughts and memories too, so don't be shy, leave a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you know someone who would appreciate this tribute, please share this video with them. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more stories, tributes, and original content. Don't forget to click the bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you'd like to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description and also on my homepage. Thanks again for watching. Never forget 9/11.